Now, this next section looks at the important concept of complex numbers that you will use quite often in this course. If I have two complex numbers and I divide them just like what you see here, earlier on I told you that the trick is to multiply by whatever you see at the denominator, but you change the sign in front of the imaginary part. So in this case, if I look at these two numbers, 2 plus I divided 3 minus I multiply by 3 plus I top and bottom here. Now the reason why I want to do this is because in the end I will always get a real part at the denominator. The top part is just multiplying the two complex numbers. Below you get 3 square minus I square. This part here is always going to be real. Alright, now because we use this idea so often, a special name is given to this number. This number is what we call the complex conjugate of a complex number. And in this case, 3 plus I here is the complex conjugate of 3 minus I. So if you look at your notes, alright, our notes define the conjugate this way. If I have a complex number called z, and z is x plus iy, then the conjugate of z, written like this, z with a asterisk on top, is given by z asterisk equals to x minus iy. Of course, when we read z asterisk, we will always say the conjugate of z. So if we see that z is 2 minus I, then the conjugate of z is written like this, z asterisk equals to 2 plus I. Alright? So what are the conjugates of 6i and minus 7? This one should be quite easy. The first one, minus 6i conjugate, will be the same as 6i. What about minus 7? Minus 7 conjugate will be, you're right, 7.